Hi, everybody. I'm Peter Skiera, aka Stations Guy, wearing my Clark W. Griswold Christmas vacation tie because the subject on my show today is kind of Christmassy. My guest is Broadway Barbara. Well, not really Broadway Barbara. She's not here physically. Actually, she doesn't technically really even exist. She's a character created by Leah Specker. I don't know if you need the phlegm when you say the last name or not, but let's call her Leah, right? We're amongst friends here. And she's a character that Leah created who is, I guess I would describe her as a washed-up Broadway singer in her, I don't know, maybe late 70s, who's got a bit of an ego, who thinks she's still hot and that she should be starring in every Broadway show out there, including ones that call for males. She is putting together her first Christmas album, her studio album, with Christmas songs, and some of which are originals. And this costs money, as many of you know. It's not cheap to record an album, to go into a quality studio, having very talented session musicians, talented producers, and so on. She's going to do this first class all the way, so it ain't cheap. So she started a Kickstarter campaign to raise $20,000 to go towards the expenses of recording this album. The recording sessions have already started. They're already underway. If you don't know what Kickstarter is, it's a crowdfunding platform. So people who have ideas like recording a Christmas album can go on there and try and raise funds to realize their goal. And typically, you'll get some type of a physical reward in return for your contribution. So in this case, you could get a digital download of the album. You could get a vinyl copy, a signed vinyl copy. And there are other things. There's a whole kind of roster of rewards you can choose from. And it ranges from just giving $1 as a sign of support to $10, $25, $40, and all the way up, depending on what your budget is and how enthusiastic you are about supporting her. I've supported her. I'm part of her Kickstarter campaign. I didn't really know about her prior to finding her on Kickstarter, to be perfectly honest with you. Had never heard of her. I was just doing some searches on Kickstarter. I am backing a few campaigns currently, not a lot of money because I don't have a lot of money, but a little bit here and there. And I don't know how her campaign came up. Maybe I was searching under music. I'm not sure. But somehow it popped up. And like I say, I wasn't familiar with her, so I watched the video, read about it. I went online, went on her website, went on YouTube, found some videos of her and some interviews, and just thought it was great. I love vintage things. As you know, if you've seen any of my shows, you know I love vintage stuff. And this is kind of vintage. Well, she herself is vintage, the character, in her probably late 70s, and doing kind of like a vintage Christmas album. So this fit into my wheelhouse perfectly. And I've got to bring up her Kickstarter campaign on my computer here so I can give you the very latest statistics of her campaign. If you go to Kickstarter.com and up in the search bar at the top, just type in Broadway Barbara and her campaign will show up. And I'm probably not supposed to show this. It's probably copyrighted or something, but, whatever. So that's her campaign. And so according to these, as of I'm recording this right now, the latest stat, she has 11 days to go in her campaign, and she needs, give or take, around $1,600, which is doable, and it's very doable within 11 days. She's got 213 backers, including myself. So if you like this kind of thing, if you like comedy, if you appreciate her talent, the singing, the dancing, then please go on, sign up on Kickstarter and support her campaign. Every little bit helps. No, she is not paying me to do this. She's not a sponsor. She hasn't slept with me, although hopefully that'll come later. I'm not getting anything under the table, any residuals or anything. I'm doing this just because I appreciate her talent. I appreciate what she does. We all could use a little levity in our lives. I love vintage stuff. I love Christmas music and vintage Christmas music. So I thought I would come to you with this appeal. I haven't had much success in the past of appealing for contributions for myself. I know all of you don't care if I end up sleeping in a gutter or something. That's okay. But I like old people, and I like helping out old people and helping to raise money for old people. So thus is today's show, and I'm posting it several days earlier than when I normally post a show because she only has 11 days left in her campaign. So if you would please go on Kickstarter, check her out if you don't know who she is. She's got several 100,000 people on social media, so she's got a decent following, certainly much, much better than I have. So if you appreciate what she does, help support her campaign so we can get her over the finish line and get that Christmas album done in time for Christmas. That would be a great Christmas present for all of us and for her as well. I'm sure she would appreciate it too. So thank you very much for watching as usual. Like it, subscribe, share, especially if you think of someone who would like this kind of Christmas album, this kind of character. Share this video, let them know about what's happening here, and maybe they'll support as well. And be kind to each other, and we'll see you next time.